Man, I've seen a lot of protests in my lifetime, but this one is probably the most cringe. And the main reason is that you get to see people filming within the protest, and the people there, like, they're not energetic. Like, usually when it's a grassroots protest, someone's lifestyle decreases. Like, let's say there's inflation, overtaxation, and they're desperate, and they go in the streets, and you can see it on their face. There's like an energy there, like they're trying to change something, they're trying to accomplish something. But this one is almost like going to a gay pride parade, or like a really blown out Democrat march. Everything looks so reversed, and more importantly, everything looks fake. Like, look, I get it. In 2025, almost every single protest is paid for. Like, someone is backing it. You don't just get millions of people on the street missing work, missing their job, unless there's like a food riot or things are really, really that bad. But in America, like, no, like, someone is putting money on it. Like 25% of the protesters are paid, and then you expect that the other 75 they just show up, right? But in this situation, it's so fucking obvious. Like usually you must try to make it look like it's grassroots, to make it look like it's natural. But like, look at this, right? They made, as you can see here, a We the People Constitution. And look how big it is. And apparently, like, there's at least two of them, because there's like another one identical in another part. And yeah, I mean, this is ridiculously expensive. Like no person would use this from their own pocket, right? But more importantly, look at the optics. Just look. Look at the optics, right? Do I need to say more? And also the protest. Apparently, it's called No Kings, because I get it. Like Donald Trump is acting like a king. They're not even using the word dictator. Like, I think that one is overused. That maybe like they used it too much in his first presidential mandate, right? Like 8 years ago. And so now they're like, oh, well, he's a king. It's like, no king. Like, that still sounds kind of badass, Like when you say no fascist dictator, like that has a ring to it. But like when you say a king, even though it's like the United States, like the people alive now, like I get that the left is trying to push the concept of generational trauma, but like the people that are alive now, that they didn't fight against King John, And not to mention, like, monarchy today doesn't have the same connotation as the monarchy that the Americans used to fight against. And it's also the idea that, like, the left believes in the Constitution after taking a huge dump on free speech, free expression under Joe Biden. It's fucking wild. Like, the left doesn't even have a country. They don't believe in borders. Imagine having a house without walls. Is that really a house? And so, like, no one is taking them seriously. Everyone is thinking that they're paid. And more importantly, like, there's no actual policy that they're protesting against. Because, like, it's so vague, It's like, oh, well, we want democracy. We don't like the fact that Trump is deporting people. It's like, okay, you don't like that, but that is literally his mandate. Like he's not doing the shit that Keir Starmer is doing in the United Kingdom, where he gets elected, and all of a sudden it's like, Überraschung, digital ID, we're going to censor the internet. Like stuff that wasn't on his campaign. No, like Donald Trump literally on his campaign trail has said, yes, vote for me and I'll deport people. And one of the main reasons he's not high in the polls is because he's not deporting enough. And so, like, his voting base genuinely wants him to do that. And it's not like he managed to barely win the election, right? Like, he got the popular vote, he got the Senate, he got the House, he's got the Supreme Court. Like, he's got everything, like, literally everyone on his side, which is the overwhelming majority, like, wants him to keep doing this. And so the only reason that this protest probably even exists is for networking. This is the only way I see it, right? Like, it's so activists get to know each other so that they can start, forming groups so that they can map people, so that the next time they actually want to do a serious protest, like the Summer of Love or something like that, they already have, like, the people on speed dial. They already know the people that know the people. And so I think this is the actual reason for this protest, is to rebuild the leftist network that was destroyed by USAID. But still, like, Donald Trump responded to this. And unfortunately, I can't play the music because it's copyrighted, but it's an American song. As you can see, Donald Trump with his crowd in the plane is dropping what appears to be poop bombs on Harris Hisson. And the Democrats really didn't like this. Like, they didn't like it at all. And most importantly, like, Harry responded, and it's like, oh, well, the president did this to me. I don't even know how to feel about it. By the way, Harry is 100%, like, in my opinion, 100% paid shill. This is, again, like, how modern politics are made. Like, people need to start understanding that both the left and the right have paid shills. Brooklyn Dad, I think, like, he was exposed earlier for taking money from the Democrats. Harry is another one. The right-wingers have their own shills. Usually how you can tell that there's a shill is that they never say anything negative on their side. Like, for instance, if you watch my channel, or if you watch Styx's channel, or you watch, like, some independent content creators that, you know, they're independent because they're too small to be shills, right? Like, no political party would give me money in order to promote the message. But, we actually shit on both sides. And sometimes we get flack for it. And usually, like, my channel is not really about being a right-wing channel. It's about free speech, free expression, freedom. Like, this is the main theme of my channel. Meanwhile, a paid shill, not only, like, he will never, ever punch against his side unless, like, his side allows it, right? Like, for example, when they went against Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden was a Democrat, but it was time for him to go and make room for Kamala. Then literally everyone was full-on guns blazing on Joe Biden, right? But, like, other than that, like, a shill will never do that. A shill will never have his own takes. Usually, like, they parrot the same talking points, but they're not, like, going to go out of their way in order to create something new. And, of course, they usually, like, complain about the same stuff. Like, even if it's something trivial, even if it's, like, something that most people would ignore, if it's the marching order, they will start complaining. And, yeah, like, Harry is definitely a shill. The thing with a shill is, like, they don't really have personal opinions. They're kind of like actors, right? And they will say what needs to be said. Greta Thunberg is another example for a shill. Like, these are people that are popular, and they're literally getting paid. Like, the race cars of politics, right? You know, they have, like, their own logos and their own sponsors on the race car. And that's pretty much what you get here, right? Like, the football players of politics, if you will. They're popular because they either have charisma or they've been botted and the algorithm shilled them to people. And then, like, someone buys them. And someone pays money in order for them to push an agenda. It doesn't necessarily have to be political. Like, it can also be a soda company, or it can also be a gaming company, right? And they have the talking points and they say it, and that's pretty much what is happening. So, I don't think, like, Harry was upset about this. I think he was actually amused. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. And as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.